All right, Brandon. Welcome to the Hey everybody, welcome to the Man of the Metaverse. We got Beast Dad over there, the number
Yeah,
one
yeah.
dad in the world, and we got My Life, My Money, the number one dusted niggas in the planet right here.
Why you say it like that? But go ahead.
All
What's up?
right. Today we got an episode of women giving other women bad advice. Well, not bad advice, but the advice that you get for other women
Mm-hmm.
is not necessarily the best advice a woman should be taking.
Okay.
Because you got to remember, women are jealous. They like God. They very jealous.
Right. And that's what I was going to ask you real quick. Is it different between a man and man giving advice? You know, what's the difference to you?
Okay, well, I give advice to Brandon because I
Yeah.
love Brandon. Brotherhood. Like my
Uh-huh.
Black History Month. Malcolm X
Yeah.
talk about brotherhood.
Are we not in competition? I think sometimes maybe women feel like they're competing with each other when they're not really competing with each other.
But damn, Brandon, can I finish my second
I knew you was
statement?
gonna say that.
Damn, don't put the words in my mouth. All right.
Well, you know that's what I do, but go ahead.
On the flip side, sometimes women be in competition. They want the same goal that you want. And the goal is George from down the street, 6'4". Good job. No kids. They want that. What's up, Delta Roots?
Yeah, shout out Delta Roots. But why is it? Why aren't me and you or other men fighting over the same women? Is the competition different? Or do we even care? Do men care like that? Are we in a rush to find a partner?
Brandon, do I look like a fool fighting over a woman for you? Who benefits from it? The woman.
Right.
Brandon gonna say Valentine's Day, I got him chocolates. Oh, he got him chocolates. I go get chocolates and flowers. And Brandon say, I could do chocolates, flowers, and I take it out to dinner. Who winning, Brandon?
And the woman is winning.
Okay, ain't no damn fool now. You know, see, when women compete with each other, only thing they got to do is sit up there and look good.
Yeah.
Who got the best makeup today? Who giving out the twat quicker today?
And before you said that, I was gonna say, do men really care who has the best makeup on? Is that something we really care about that much? Or who got the freshest? Huh? Go ahead.
What man are you talking about? It's a lot of Brandon. You got 10% of man who just shooting up the club every day of the week. So I can't speak for those men. So what man are you talking about?
Well, just the average man who these women, they look like they're about 35 or to 40. So
one on 24 years old, brother.
Well, the one on the left, is she 24?
Describe what color the hair.
Black. She's 24.
No, I don't know how old she is.
This one, she's 24 over on
the red hair, Lord. 24 years old. Okay, let's get into it, Brandon.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's get into it.
Welcome in, darling.
Hello.
Hi. Do you consent to be on a live and potentially all platforms?
I do.
Okay. What brings you up tonight?
Well, I guess I feel like my problem is I've been single for a while.
Okay.
And I will communicate with gentlemen or men, whatever you want to call them, but I can't seem to bag them and like it doesn't turn into a relationship. So I don't know if it's my Instagram. I know it's not the way I dress. Like when I'm speaking to other people, they tell me it's because I have a lot going on for myself, and sometimes it may be that I intimidate men my age. I just turned 24.
Wait, hold on.
That was your edit? Or was that somebody
that was
else?
my edit. That was my edit.
Okay.
I gotta be nice. Now, Brandon, she says she intimidate guys. Would you think if you was 24 years old, Brandon, with your starter jersey on?
I'm out, right? What I think, I wouldn't even think she's 24, but okay, she's 24. Do you think 24-year-olds look like that when we were 24?
No.
Okay.
Not really. It's out of 100 girls, you have at least about four or six that may look like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because 24 is still super young. Metabolism high. You know, you fresh out of high school, you still mobile, you're athletic, you still, active. I'm saying you should be, eating pretty good. Not a lot of food.
Hold on. Brandon lied to you people.
Okay,
you eat anything you want to. It takes a whole lot to gain weight.
That's true.
Typically.
That's true. But
You
when
don't
you
have
was
to eat
24,
good.
we wasn't eating a lot of food though. We was eating some junk food, but you would burn it off. But we wasn't. How much?
I
How
couldn't
much?
afford food, brother.
There you
What the
go.
hell
Right.
I was
That's
eating?
but so are they affording it now? Is what I'm trying to say. Because 24, you may be a college student or working.
This what they affording now, brother. You see that?
Captain D's, yeah.
And see, this is full of chemicals. Me and my mom, we ate fresh and clean Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. What today is? Wednesday?
Yeah, Wednesday.
Half Wednesday. I said, all these doctor's appointments. Let's get some Captain D's. My mom said it's senior night.
Yeah, there you go.
And guess what, Brandon?
What?
This lady eating this every day of the week.
Right.
You see?
And drinking Mountain Dew and just doing that kind of stuff, and you will blow up that way. Where'd you get the fried fish? Not trying to get off topic, but what'd you get from Captain D's?
Well, the first time we came, 11:30, they didn't have no fish. So
oh, you are in Colombia.
Yeah, they didn't have no fish.
So what do they say? I hate to get off topic too much, but what they say? You try, let me get some fried fish, the fried fish platter.
I
said, go ahead.
Can we substitute this fish for that fish? No, we can't. I say, okay. They said the manager is going to the store to get some fish. She's here right now. We saw him. She here right now. She here right now. We pulled her right a corner. I said we don't got time. I'm taking leave to take my mom to the doctor. I ain't wasting no hour to have them fry the fish up so I can eat the fish. I said, okay, we'll come back later. I see her. She had a bag like from a grocery store or something. So then we go to Churches. Okay. I said, man, I go eat something dirty today. I've been eating clean too long. We went to Churches. Man, I seen them prices. $9, $10,
right,
$22. I said, man, I ain't paying.
And you don't get any food. You don't get any food. And as soon as you eat that little box, you're gonna be hungry again. So I don't eat food with it.
How many, Brandon? We at Churches now. People don't know what I'm talking about, but we had Churches. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
They gave you one side. Who paying $9, $10?
Who can afford it? But we do it for some reason. They put that little honey on the biscuit and you good. You think you got a deal. That dry ass biscuit.
And ate that damn lasagna I had at the damn house. Y'all see a video next week where it comes up. I didn't want to eat the motherfucker. You
talking about the one you made when I called you?
Yeah.
Okay. I got you.
Yeah. That was the last two pieces. It's gone. So, yeah.
He said that's the last two pieces. Delta Rule said Captain D's be hitting. It's not in New Orleans.
But yeah, that's how they get bigger. It's a processed food, and also everything is fake. GMOs, they advertise no GMOs. Why you gotta advertise no fake
right
scientific food in the food? So that's how they get big.
Yeah.
And on their cell phones, back in our day, when you had to fight somebody, you had to walk across the street to fight them. Today, you just hit thumbs down on your phone.
You said thumbs down.
Yeah. Oh, and watch this. It's gonna come up. They're gonna hit her with the thumbs down and watch how she act.
Okay.
Oh,
Currently in real estate school because I think that's a nice thing to have under my belt as well. I also work in a salon as a braider, so I do a lot of work, and I'm really dedicated to my goals. But I just feel like I want a companion too. So
absolutely. And it sounds like you're very accomplished, and congratulations on all your success. But I always tell the ladies too, like, unfortunately, when a man
hold on, see Brandon now Brandon, she says she's accomplished, Brandon. Now I don't want to stash on nobody parade.
Okay.
A bachelor's degree, people.
Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna listen.
If you don't have no kids, you could get one with not that much
work. Okay, that's fair enough.
Now it's gonna cost you that. Believe me, it's gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you $200,000 in debt.
Is it gonna be worth it though? But you saying that's the bare minimum, kind of?
Yes, but the lady said she was accomplished.
Yeah.
Expiring real estate agent. Cameron
Inspiring.
I always said there's some reason black women want to be real estate agents. Brother, do they think the cocaine dealers in Miami in the 80s, Brandon?
Well, they think they can use their sex appeal and close deals and, you know, go drive out to houses and show people houses and make the commission. It's easy.
Brandon, when AI dropping prices left or right, you get 1%. And watch, I know how the game works. A real estate agent can't work for herself. She got to work for a broker.
Yeah, you got to work for an agency of realtors.
And your broker gonna get half of it. So 1% over $300,000 house, Brandon, is how much?
I'm not sure. Go ahead.
$3,000. All right, cut that in half. You got $1,500.
So it's not worth it.
No,
but it sounds good though.
It.
But you know, we live in an age where it's more about the flash and what sounds good. A real estate agent. She's not even an agent. She's an aspiring real estate agent. Hasn't sold a house yet, but she says she's accomplished. That's all that matters. As long as you can list a bunch of things and throw in that you're a boss and you have your own business, you got an LLC, like we've talked about before. That's what people want to hear.
She's a grown-up, people. She has the ability to follow a plan and meet a schedule.
Yeah.
So when some people jazz other women up, yes, you are. I don't want to take nothing from you, but you ain't that damn special.
Right, because if the shoe was on the other foot, if I was saying all this stuff, you think when people are going to give me a lot of praise, they say, well, good job, Brandon. You did what you're supposed to do. Now go get a job, you know?
She got a job, Brandon. She braid hair like your hair. But she got a job.
Right, I need to call her up and see if she give me a retwist. But no, I think that's what some people.
No, Brandon. When your people do your hair, you gotta look at the person hair doing your hair. I ain't saying no more.
That's a good law to live by. So
I ain't saying no more. Cause I ain't sinning on nobody. All right. I'm not sinning on nobody, but that's what you do. That's what you do in real life. All right.
That's true.
You look at how they
dress too.
Yeah,
you know,
a hairdresser in the 2000s and the 80s and the night, they look good, flashy. Now they look like bums. You know, they look like you go there and get your hair done. The woman looking like Brandon hair right now with the ski cap on. Show your work.
He said, "Show your work.
Show your work." You know, if you went to a mechanic shop and a car ain't never pulled off, everywhere broke down. Yeah, they stayed there forever.
And people do it too. People still go, but that's just part of it. But you're right. You should, if you going to get a service done, you should look at that person and how they take care of their car. You don't want to go to a mechanic and his car in the shop too. You know, you're not gonna feel like he's gonna be able to fix your car if he can't fix his own car.
Correct. Every time you go to a business, you could tell, okay, I'm going to put y'all up on game. Well-run businesses are usually clean. If it's clean, they probably doing, they own their stuff. If it's not clean, they are slacking. Gotcha. Brandon, was your restaurant clean or dirty?
It was clean. And people will notice that kind of stuff.
No, ain't go nobody notice.
No, because you, especially if you're having a black business and people know it, they're gonna treat you a little different. They're gonna be trying to look and see, nitpick stuff, and make sure that you're running it a certain way. That's just how people are. Not everybody's gonna do that, but some people are gonna do that.
Well, I do that. Imagine this, brother. You go to a restaurant. You said, "Wife, I want to wash my hands before I eat."
Yeah.
You go in there. You pull your Johnson out, do number one. You go to the wash your hands, they out of soap. Yeah. So who washing the hands? Right. How the hands get washed when they get out the bathroom?
Right, and it's only one bathroom in the whole place. So yeah, I get what you're saying.
Small stuff like that.
As well. I also work in a salon as a braider, so I do a lot of work, and I'm really dedicated to my goals. But I just feel like I want a companion too. So
absolutely. It sounds like you're very accomplished, and congratulations on all your success. But I always tell the ladies too, like, unfortunately, when a man sees us or he approaches us. I want to be able to help you, Desi.
Okay.
So when a man approaches us, I'm just saying, I know you don't like that. You look to the side. I'm saying that because I know you guys really want help. So if you want help, you have to, talk with me. Yeah.
She's not even paying attention.
Now, Delta Rules, when we get together in the future, when we talk, don't you be doing this to me now, because that's disrespectful, people. You talking to the person helping, they up here.
Huh? Is that a pet peeve of yours? If you try to tell somebody something or and they're not paying attention, like if we're doing the show right now, you ask me a question, I'm like, huh? What'd you say, Louis?
No, yeah, I had to call you. I said, "Come on, Brandon. I can be taking a shower right now. That's what I could be doing. I'm up here talking to your ass, and you doing this to me."
That's funny.
Yeah, I can put my knee brace in the washing machine. I could be doing that.
So you take your time and energy serious. Like it matters. You sacrificing some of your life to do certain things for certain people. So you want their attention. That's the least you could do, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I can give you my Instagram. I'm sorry. It's Real Boss Dez. And it's just spelled normal. Well, yeah. 2 S's on the boss.
She's looking at the pictures.
Who, the girl that's the host?
Yes.
Okay. Your profile picture, I like that look. Oh.
She
I
lost
think
her?
it ended when I come out of it, so I'm just gonna stay in there.
They have a little technical difficulties. I didn't edit it out.
I'm trying to.
Oh, that's fine.
Do you want to go down
very
and come
short.
back up? Because I don't know, it's something going on. Try to drop back down and come back up.
Okay.
All right. Okay. You're a good sport. You're back. She got tough skin. She must have been born in the 90s.
Yeah, I think what happened was when I was trying to go and look at my Instagram with you, it paused it out and I didn't realize that. So
okay.
I'll just take the notes from here. So I'm good.
All right, fair enough. Okay, so Des, you initially came up and you said, Ash, I'm trying to date. So you feel like men are intimidated by you or they're not approaching you. Like nothing is becoming of it, is what you're saying.
Yes. Can you pause it real quick?
Yeah.
That last picture, what do you think guys think about when they see a female that way? You think I'm gonna take her home to mom? What because she's looking for a relationship. So
I tell you what you think.
Go ahead.
You got to get the thickest condom they got at CVS.
And why is that?
Because if that thing rip off you or something, you don't know what'll happen. Okay. That's what I think.
Yeah.
On this particular one.
Yeah.
And I think, Brandon, you better be a good fighter.
What does that mean?
Because you get around some drunk guys, somebody's gonna grapple.
Yeah. And it's gonna be a brawl. She might start taking off on somebody, and then you in it too. So when I ask you that, I'm like, what? Wait.
No, she gonna look at you. He touched me. Brandon be like, yeah, Brandon got a decision to make.
Act like a bitch.
Because you whipped you, Brandon.
Yeah.
You got a decision to make.
All right, what's the options? Because I'm just making sure we're on the same page.
Are you gonna de-escalate? Which is the bitch way she can lose all the respect from you.
Right. It's gonna be a quiet car ride home. We'll go. What's the other one?
Or you gonna approach the guy. The guy got a knife on him. And you don't know it. Huh?
Right.
And you know that's me. You know what I'm doing. I don't know you. What you doing, Brandon? Which one you picking?
God, this me now?
Do you right now? This is the lesson for guys too. When your women dress provocative, this stuff can happen.
Yeah.
Which one you picking?
I'm gonna de-escalate because my life is worth too much. I don't want to die over this lady right here. You see this?
Oh, because you don't know. Oh, because you don't know her.
Because I don't know her. Yeah, I don't know her that well. We went on a couple of dates. I'm not about to crash out behind her because she want to dress this way and make. And I'm not saying just because you dress this way, it gives men the right to do that kind of stuff. But if you out drinking with drunk people and you dress a certain way, this kind of stuff can happen. And now we might be in a fist fight.
Brandon chose his life over being accepted as a manly man.
Mhm.
So now Brandon was guaranteed to get them draws because he dressed like this. Now Brandon ain't getting nothing.
And that's okay. You can't always win them, especially with this. I'm not about to do it over there.
Brandon, you didn't have nothing in 5 weeks. All right.
So, well, if I get stabbed in my chest, I sure ain't gonna get none in the hospital.
And you already spent $85 up on this girl, you know. So, now, see, you picking your mind over something else.
But even if I fight for her, she may be the type be like, you know what? I don't like how you got stabbed up. Even though you was trying to protect me and stand up for me, you still went out like a bitch and you end up in the hospital. So lose my number. I'm looking for somebody who can take care of me. You can't take care of me, clearly.
You're right. And if Brandon don't die, they ain't gonna never catch the person. That's how the law works, people. You could
let it go.
Shoot all you want to. If they don't die, they ain't gonna get you because they ain't worried about you.
Right.
It's when the body started dropping.
Right. Then they gotta do some work.
That's when they gotta do something. Yeah.
Go ahead.
They ain't worried about the girls in South Carolina on the video fighting today. What's up, JT? Fighting today.
What about
they got the people faces, the long red hair, the book bag, the license plate number, and the ID. We don't know. We need help finding these girls. Y'all know who these girls is.
Right.
You got the 4K video with the crystal clear background of the neighborhood with an address on it.
Yeah.
But you don't know who these girls are.
Right. Because is it a waste of time if no real time is gonna be given to somebody over a fight?
It is
like
a waste of time.
Community service, yeah.
That's why the body got to drop for them to do something. And they want that. They want fat. We got to murder them off the streets.
Yeah.
They like that. They get their nuts hard when they talk about I got to murder them off the streets.
Right.
You know, the problem is we shouldn't have murderers in the street, but they don't want to solve that problem.
Yeah.
Like nothing is becoming of it, is what you're saying.
Yes, or either when they do approach me, it's nothing to my caliber. So I don't know if I'm going.
Y'all guys, y'all stay tuned. We gonna have numbers somewhere in this video. We actually go run numbers to see the tomfoolery that some ladies are teaching other ladies.
Right. You said not hard nuts, not nuts hard.
That's for the Instagram, the algorithm.
Yeah, I don't know. Can you describe your type of guy? So what type of guy would you want to approach you? Would you be interested in? And be completely honest. Don't just say a regular nice man. No, tell me what you tell your homegirls on the phone.
Okay? No. My idea of a real man is someone that would provide. Not what he also would need to look good to a certain standard. He needs to be able to communicate. If we're having an issue, I need you to be able to respectfully be able to explain what I did to you and vice versa for myself as well. So that's that. And also just to have a good time. Just to have a good time. Travel while we're young. I don't have any kids, so it's as I'm getting older, I'm realizing more and more men have kids. Mm-hmm. So that's that. Which I'm okay to 1 kid, but I'm not playing stepmama to no 2, no 3. After a certain age, that X's you out as well.
Here's another tip for the guys.
Okay, I'm listening.
At the beginning of this episode, we said women be kind of selfish, right?
Okay, yeah.
They ain't take care of nobody other kids, Brandon. They can't do that.
Why not? Why not?
It's not in their nature. They ain't their offspring.
It would be a weird thing. You could do it, but I'm not sure if it's something you would want to do because a woman probably thinking about the other person and that situation. And it's just a lot of back and forth. And
what you mean other person? No, they ain't her kids, Brandon. What the fuck?
And that's what I'm saying. But you're going to have to, if you're going to be dating somebody with kids, you're going to be around that person and ultimately that kid at a certain point. So you need to know who that parent is. Well, go ahead.
Man, I believe, will naturally take on other people's kids. All right.
I agree.
Now, a woman usually ain't gonna allow no other people's kids inside her home.
Not necessarily, but I see where you're going with that. But I think if you had to choose one who would do it, a man would. Just because a man is a provider, he's gonna scoop up all the kids and just try to provide no matter what because he wants to take care of his household. But a woman, I guess it's a different role. Is that would you kind of come into the conclusion of? And it's just a different, art. you know, it's like a different setup where it's like a woman's like, okay, I'm here, getting ready to raise my family, but wait, hold on, you got another kid over here. I'm not sure if I can, you know, because I'm not her mom. She already has a mom, right?
You're right. I take the position of the late great Amos Wilson. A man is a nurturer of the community.
Okay.
A woman nurtures her family.
Yeah.
So a man is easier. See, other people, kids is the community. So that's natural. Amos Wilson, if you look him up, Black History Month guys, look that guy up. Yeah. That's natural. A woman is her family. Yeah. So that's well,
like really Dr. Ruth says, it does take a village, and we should be trying to work together in that sense. But I think a woman would feel, and I don't know, I'm just saying, a woman would feel like it's hard for me to be a mother to you when you already have a mother. You see what I'm saying? I can play a stepmother, but what? Go ahead.
Brandon, those ain't her kids, man. This is the nature.
The same with the man. It's not my kids, but I'm taking them on as my own.
That's your people.
Okay.
That's your people.
Okay, but why is it? Well, what makes it different? It should be the same thing. Because if you love man somebody,
women. Donald Trump said, "Man and women are different. We're different," and I agree with that. We different. You know,
I agree.
It's just the mindset. Yeah, like I said.
So you don't think it has anything to do with jealousy, or she not worried about the drama? She just doesn't want to do it from a standpoint of, that's not my kids. I don't feel that connection. I want to have my own kids. I want to build a bond with them.
Correct. God didn't make them like that. So how the hell she gonna change? You know?
And I feel like I'm not asking for too much, just for, you know, those simple requirements that I'm asking.
And let me ask you this, because I asked Melissa this, who was just up here. What does provider mean to you? So what does that mean by your definition?
That's a great question. So by a provider, I'm not saying that you pay 100% of the bills. That's not, for me right now, that's not where I'm at, because I pay 100% of everything by myself. So even if I had a little help, to where like, oh, he surprised me with flowers on a random day when I said I wasn't having a good day. That would mean so much to me. Where if I was, you know, short on bill and I need a little, all I did was bitching. I got the bill coming up and I don't know how I'm gonna pay it.
See, people words and words don't even match.
Okay, why you say that?
She said her provider hers not with money, but when she went to elaborate, everything is about money.
Yeah. And we had a conversation. We had a conversation on the phone about providing and what women are looking for, but they may not know what they're looking for. How is another way a man can provide? Because, you know, people say that, but then they go to money. How else can a man provide for a woman?
Oh, a man can provide with leadership and guidance. If a man, I said this in one of our videos y'all didn't see yet. If a man learns from something greater than him, maybe like the Bible, maybe like a philosopher, maybe a famous guy, he could take what he learned from that and apply that to his community.
Right.
So that's another way of providing. Like the Bible teaches us to be a peacemaker, to be kind, to be lovely, to be peaceful, to honor your wife. That is providing for a man. So
but how does that stuff get so lost? Like, and that's why I say I like doing this with you, because we can lean on the Bible, we can lean on the words that's in the Bible, but it seemed like we don't go to church anymore, or that those messages and those scriptures not pushed the right way, where we're not even thinking about that. Where's the disconnect? Because that makes perfect sense, and I don't hear anybody saying that as far as a provider and leaning on the Bible.
We have it a typical difference. I see you, JT, so I can move the mic. I don't know, the computer messed up again.
It's like picking up on that thing twice, but go ahead.
Shit, what I was about to say.
I was just saying, like, what you were saying about the provider, huh?
Because people don't read. People don't read. They don't worry about history. They don't look at how other people, more famous people, done or did, and they don't apply those lessons into their own life.
Yeah.
It's like, why realize with people now, only thing they know is what they experience one-on-one. And a very few people can learn from other people's mistakes.
Do you think they look up to other people, like celebrities? They turn to celebrities as far as relationships, and they see them I guess it looks like they're doing good and they're happy. So that's what I should aim for.
Of course, in the 1960s, the white people in the South said, we can't hang niggas no more.
Okay.
You know,
Beautiful
and,
people. All right, go ahead.
Oh, excuse me. Well, just let's talk about Black history.
Go ahead.
We can't hang niggas no more because the federal government don't like it no more. These niggas try to come down here and vote. They saying they want some of their benefits.
Mm-hmm.
They say they wanted equal wages. So what we gonna do is have a
what?
Responsible Negro.
Okay.
Now this is not my words. This is in a book I'm reading.
Okay.
Responsible Negro. So let's groom up some responsible Negroes.
This sounds about right to me.
So the regular Negroes who came off World War II people, and they said we ain't taking no mess.
Mm-hmm.
If you talk down to me, you better be ready to kill me. You know?
And I think you just had a post about your was it your great grandfather or your grandfather?
That was my granddad.
Okay.
I'm 40, so I'm old, bro. So imagine how old he is.
Right.
Yeah. And they use responsible Negroes to control the Negro population in America.
Mm-hmm.
Steve Harvey, y'all better shut up. Don't care what I'm trying to ask you. I got paper. I'm doing a alley-oop. That's what he said, right?
Right.
And turns out the woman couldn't complete a sentence.
Right, you're right.
I told you I voted for Joe Biden before I voted for Kamala Harris.
Right.
And he had hella dementia. So what's that
which
really
one is
you?
worse, right?
Oh, you know which one worse, brother. The chameleon.
All right. But what was wrong with what would you say was Kamala Harris's issue? Like you say Joe Biden had dementia, he was old. What was Kamala doing where she was lost and trying to answer questions and just kind of awkward? What was her issue?
She must be on them cigarettes or something. I don't know what she was. She was on them cigarettes, or something comes in them yellow bottles with white tops. She could be on one of those.
Oh Lord. Okay. I'm just curious because
I think you
just curious because of what?
Oh no, just because I kind of forgot about that, and that's what we had to vote for. And it's like I can't even,
What drugs make you fade in and out, brother?
I don't know. She was on some opioids. I don't know.
Fantasize about something. Yeah.
And they'll ask her some questions. She'd be looking like she wasn't ready to answer them and stuff. So, he said she was on the bottle.
I don't know. My granddad got benefits. I think he had to pay for his house like straight up.
Mm.
Like 1959 or something. Had to pay for his house straight up. But I can say this. Now,
what?
I think in the 70s or 80s, they started giving black people benefits. Army benefits. So he did get my grandma got some benefits in her later stages of life when you could get if your spouse was a veteran, you could go to a assisted living or a nursing home at a discount because of the opportunity.
Do you think they wanted to do that? Do you think they wanted to give us benefits? Yeah.
Here's the reason they wanted to do. You had to apply. They say the Negroes want these benefits like we talked about earlier, people. So let's give them these benefits, but let's do what, brother? Give them a deadline. You got 2 years to sign up. So in the 90s or 80s, I think my grandma or something signed up for it because I saw the paperwork, but she didn't use the services to 20 years later. You see how they get you?
Yeah,
so you sign up in the 80s, but you ain't gonna use the services to 2012 or 2014.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they don't want to give you no benefits. And how they treat veterans how they treat veterans
all around,
black, white, yellow, green, whatever, is awful. And we should do well. The leaders, the lawmakers need to do a better job on allocating these services. Also, the VAs is in every big city, but the country towns, you got to drive from a country town to a big city to go to them.
Right.
Give them opportunities to go to a regular damn doctor.
Yeah.
All right. Put them on Medicare or Medicaid, whatever it is, so they could go to a doctor who accepts that. You already got the rules in place, but I'll make enough money to come up with those policies.
Gotcha.
You should offer, or just, plan little date nights randomly, just to, keep the romance interesting.
Okay. Would he have to make a certain amount of money? How much money would that look like per year for you?
I've never thought about that, honestly. I've never thought about a certain amount. I just think that he should do well for himself. In most of the situations that I have been in, I've been the breadwinner, and that really grinds my gears. Because
you read that, Brody?
Yeah, I see it.
What man under 25 does well for himself, people?
Right.
I was eating turkey biscotti 5 days in a row. I ate lasagna 5 days in a row this week.
And were you doing well though?
When
you was doing that? I think that was okay. I don't think that'll work nowadays.
Well, Brandon, you got to remember, I had the looks too now. So I had the job, the looks, and a car I couldn't afford. Of course, I could do well with the women.
That's funny.
Yeah, you could do well with. Remember, guys. I hate to say.
Go ahead.
Women like money. I didn't have no, or they like the looks, or how you make them feel. If you can make them feel well, you could do fine with them.
Yeah. Big, small. You could be.
No, wait, hold on. Better be careful now, Bernie. You put musty in there. See how good you can do it.
You said put musty in there. Yeah, no, you gotta be clean. You could be big, but you could be clean. Or
nah, they don't like the big ones, Bernie.
Okay, so
because you gotta remember, Bernie, I'm a big guy.
That's what I'm about to say. Right?
No, because you don't know the difference.
Okay, go ahead.
You see. See, you can I guess I don't know how other guys do it. I ain't gay. I ain't never had a guy on me. Brandon can lay his whole body up on a girl, ain't it?
Yes.
With no problem. See, I gotta have at least a minimum 3 points of contact. Because you ain't on them. You own them, but you ain't on them.
Right, I get what you're saying.
Do all guys got the strength and the stamina, the big guys, to do that, or they just be crushing them?
They crush them.
Huh?
I ain't never thought about that. You right though.
See, let my dick be 2 inches smaller. I'll be crushing them too. I just imagine. Some guys lay up in there. I got the 3 points of contact. I
got you.
So you own them, but you ain't own them at the same time. So,
but let me ask you this.
Space.
I got you. But let me ask you this: do you think this is a big woman?
By the size of that button, about to pop off some pants. Shoot somebody damn eye out. Yeah.
Okay. So.
Okay. I'll tell you this. In between the age of 30 and 40, I ain't picking her ass up.
I got you.
I pick her up if I'm hell no. I ain't yeah.
But it just goes back to what we were talking about last time. Like, I think people they don't even know their value, or they overvaluing their self, and they feeling themselves too much, and they feel like they can have it all. And I get it, but you do have to be kind of rational and logical about who you are and what you can get. You're
right. Brandon, she could get a lot. She ain't ugly. She ain't nothing to embarrass be walking around with.
Yeah.
But if she wants somebody to be bankrolling, she can't get that.
Yeah, and you gotta understand,
she's 58 years old.
Right. And you gotta understand, the guys that may sleep with you and you feel like you have a chance with them, they may not want a relationship with you. They just may want to sleep with you. So correct. I think women operate differently. Women, well, some will say that, but I think for the most part, women want a relationship. They're ready to start something serious because they don't want to have a bunch of partners for the most part. but that's not how guys operate.
Brandon Word, I ain't gonna elaborate. Brandon Word say women do not like to have a bunch of partners, but many do.
That's true. So why do you think? What
We
happened?
didn't even talk about that. That's what you said. That's your point of view.
Okay, but I agree with what I said, and I agree with what you said.
So, guy could be doing this all day long to her to keep her body count down. So is that right, Brandon?
No, but
or should she leave this and get another tick on her body? Which one you want for it, Brandon? For your daughter.
Well, I but
for your daughter, Brandon. Which one you want?
I don't even want
the same one or another body count.
The same person, but that's the thing. It's like
the same person. Why she getting black eyes, Brandon?
No, what you talk? I didn't know that's what you were talking about. I thought you were talking about just being with the same partner. No,
one partner is doing this.
No,
see, I'm testing Brandon's ludicrous theory.
Okay, but still, I don't know.
I'm testing your ludicrous theory.
But both of them are losers. That's a lose-lose.
No, there ain't no lose. Brandon, you getting the black eyes. There ain't no lose. And the other guy taking you on dates, but you just ain't gonna marry him. So which one you?
But you were saying then another person gonna come and do the same thing. I thought that's what you was alluding to.
Brandon said women want to keep their body count low no matter what.
Yeah. Because I think that's what older women used to do. Like, all right, okay, go ahead.
I test people on their words.
Okay, go ahead.
So I could say I think Brandon words are dumbfounded.
So you don't agree with that? You think women want to have a lot of partners?
No,
but that's what I'm saying.
I'm just talking about I don't do words.
And that's why I say what's the disconnect? Because I think a lot of people want to do something, but then they end up with different results. Because somewhere in the middle they get lost and they say they want to do one thing, but they end up doing something else. So
that's all the time. People lie all the time in the week.
So it's a lie. You think it's a lie?
Yeah, they lie every day. It's like why I talk people, if I go in public, I'm almost expecting 75% of people just to lie to me.
Why do you feel that way? Because remember we talked about loaning people money. You say you wouldn't loan anybody money. I think we just is not that part, because we just need to fix the people not paying the back part. That's the messed up part. Or the people just like, I don't want to have a lot of sexual partners and then I have a lot of sexual partners. Or I want to have one kid and I end up having 5 kids by 5 different people. Like, I don't think that's what they want to do, but they end up doing it because their foundation isn't right.
Brandon, words make you feel good.
Okay.
When you look, sometimes right now, if you look at me, I'm feeling good by blabbing in my damn mouth right now.
Okay.
I'm feeling good by doing this. And when other people blabbing their mouth saying something, I felt important. I felt heard. But the actions may not be the same. They just like the instant gratification.
But I don't think you're that way though. If you say something, that's what you're going to do.
Oh, of course.
But that's what I'm saying. So how do we get other people to be that way? Is it something that they need to change?
Read the Bible. How about you read the Bible? How about that? A man. What name? Your word is based on your name or something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, your word should mean something.
Your word is your bond. You know, it used to be important, but now people just say anything. We forget about it. They can lie last week and we just forget about it. That's just what world we live in.
In the words of Scarface, he said, "Only thing I got this word, my words and balls in my word, and I don't break it for nobody." 1 hour later, he was breaking his word. That's how people is.
You're right. You're right. No, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Did anybody pick that up in the movie? Probably not, because you're used to it.
Right.
Ain't killed the man. He was saying that too.
But that's a good thing. I don't think people think about that. I think people just used to, and I personally, I didn't think about it until doing the show with you. Like you say, if we say we're going to try to do something at a certain time, we try to do it. If we're not, we don't try to do it last minute and be like, oh, we can't do it. Like, you've helped me reaffirm that kind of stuff, because that stuff does matter. And it's selfish for me to not take your time into consideration, right?
and take all these people on this chat and consider. That's more than my time, Brandon. It's the people.
That's true. Yeah, that's true too.
Brandon put out the thing, said we go. This is people. This is a year of man in the metaverse, but we got to clear it up. Brandon put out the thing, but I had to juice his lips easy. I don't want to be like the man in like. But Brandon put up a thing at 6:30. Brandon come up in here at 6:28.
Nigga time.
And then it take 10 minutes. We had technical difficulties, and then we don't start. So now we start. I look bad, Brandon look bad, and we let the people down.
Yeah, but go ahead.
We have to put on a show.
Yeah,
we have to do good stuff now because we could do good stuff later.
Yeah,
we just setting up for Brandon. We practicing for the good stuff later.
Yeah. And it's good to be professional, be on time. Like that stuff does matter, but I think a lot of people forget about that kind of stuff. Even myself with some of the stuff, like I'll be like, oh yeah, we'll get on there. We'll set the time. We'll come on there whenever we come on there. Cause I've been on YouTube. People say they're going to start at a certain time. They be late. It is what it is, but we do want to lead and try to show people the right way. So if we're going to be on here at a certain time and we telling people that, we should be able to back it up. You know what I'm saying?
Correct. And Brandon don't know 25% of 2024, I couldn't feel my legs setting up. It took me forever to set up. And then Brandon, I set up, don't know where my legs at, can't feel them. Then Brandon, nah, man, we can't do a show today. Brandon, I just did all this work behind the scenes and you tell me an hour before.
Right.
No, 10 minutes before.
Oh, Lord.
Man, come on, man.
Said I'm always late.
But I think you ain't late that much. You still got a job. You ain't late that much. You still got a job. And I watch so much of your content. I know what you do, so I ain't saying nothing. Unless you got another job.
But I think I'm not sure whether it's how you were raised, you being a manager, just being in the workforce, how you have been. Most people aren't like that, Lewis. I'm just telling you. Most people are late. What percent of black people you think are on time?
I don't know. I ain't checking for them. I know this. Robert L. out of Baltimore. You talk about see. Sometimes other people lateness will mess you up.
Okay, that's true.
I had a lady who wanted to get rid of me for 3 years. And she looked for every opportunity to get rid of me, Brady. And here go Robert from Baltimore, come up to me. I can't come to work. I got a doctor's appointment. I got to take my wife. I can't go to work. I put in the vacation. I put in the time, but he don't know the lady in New Jersey clocking my ass. She's just checking the boxes. Okay. He do it again. I put it. I'm cool with it. Okay. Then I get a phone call for this woman. I'm running the plant. All right. Then I said, Robert, you know good and well, them doctors support me a week, 2 weeks, 3 months ahead.
You can't schedule them that fast. Be like you the day after or the day. You have them scheduled ahead of time, basically.
And I forgot what I did. I talked to. I kind of like threw. I said, "If you keep on doing, I got to do something." Say, but you got to be careful. You can't do something. The doctor's appointment. But I was gonna do something, but we got them right.
It's funny because remember when I had the restaurant and I'll be telling you about certain things I would be going through as an owner / manager. You'd be like, bro, you can't say it that way. You have to do it this way because it could be a lawsuit. It could be all kind of things. So the way you word stuff is important. Because you got to cover yourself, and you may want to threaten somebody in a way, but you got to do it in a professional way.
And my professional way was, Robert, please show me some more of the respect than that, man.
Okay, that's a good way to do it.
I made your job 40% easier. Got you a pay raise, and I bring Bojangles chicken, Popeye's chicken here 4 times a year. All right, I'm not on you. And then
that boosts morale. just side note, did that boost morale? Yeah, people love that kind of stuff.
You saw me gave y'all your gas card when y'all broke that number. I didn't have to do that. At least show me some respect. And he started showing me a little more respect, brother.
Yeah.
65 years old, 62 years old, get me fired over doctor notes. get me in trouble.
All right.
Same lady, fire my ass too, Brandon. But oh,
She
something
finally
else.
got you. Yeah.
She got me, but guess what? It was illegal, so I got him back. There you go. When you see people, okay, I can drop game on people. Most states are a will to work, right? Free will, at will work, right, Brandon?
Okay, what does that mean? Because I kind of know what you sound.
You could sever your relationship with the job anytime, and they can do it with you.
Gotcha.
But here's the thing: you can't do. You cannot treat people different, so you can build a paperwork on them. You're late. You're this. You're that. So you can fire them with the paperwork, and you don't have to pay the unemployment insurance on the back end.
Right.
You know, it's a whole, and you won't get fired. You won't get sued.
Yeah.
But gee, man, I'm the second person. I was the head person in charge. Now I'm the second person in charge. You think I don't got all the records and the numbers we doing?
Right. You know what's going on.
Yeah.
You keep good notes, and you're very tedious when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Good notes. Nah, I printed them. Control Alt print and write the date and took them home with me. I said, "Come on now." So yes, you can't harass people or harass people or be hostile at work to get rid of them. That is illegal.
Okay.
If they wanted to fire me, they could have just said, "Lewis, you're fired," and I couldn't do nothing.
Okay.
But they run this a pimp on your ass performance improvement plan, which I wrote. This is a damn lie on the paper. Oh, you forgot I'm rebellious.
Yeah, that sound about right. That sound like you.
I wrote, this is a lie, you know, on this paper. And then they do that little game on you, run the little numbers. Yeah, I got the email. My manager told one of my person under me, don't do nothing that Lewis says. Come on now.
Yeah, that's undermining you and just setting you up.
And then the next week, we told you to do this. I couldn't get it done. Well, he don't know. The man said don't do it. That's why I couldn't get it done. Because you told his ass I couldn't get it done. Lying in my face. But I kept it cool. This is a process.
Yeah.
Set me up. Damn, let's get to the money part, Brandon.
Yeah. So what I'm hearing that it's like you're like, I hustle, I grind, I work on my own, but it's almost in a sense you're scared to say, you know what, Ash, I do want someone who's gonna pick up the slack.
I do. I 100% do want somebody that's gonna pick up the slack.
Okay. So the reason I asked you guys about numbers, just like I just told Melissa, right, is because you need to kind of gauge, well, how much can this person really offer to me in themselves? So with $100,000, okay, we can vacation maybe once a month somewhere in the US.
All right.
I can't stand this stuff. I can't stand it.
Here it is, people. This don't take this is my numbers inside my okay. This is based on quick internet searches.
Okay.
She said 100,000 you could vacation 12 times a year in the States. Brandon, is that true?
No.
Why?
It's just not, because traveling is expensive. Like I say, it's plane tickets, it's food, it's hotels, it's drinks, it's excursions, it's a bunch of stuff, it's shopping. A lot of stuff comes with vacation.
All right, let's run through the numbers. This is for two people, guys. A plane ticket, it gonna cost you anywhere between $500 and $900 flying to America.
Yep.
And you may do that every other month.
That's a lot.
Gas. How far can $100 get somebody and go somewhere and get around? Hold on. How far can $100 go in gas, Brandon?
Let me think. About 700 miles, maybe more.
Okay, you mean round trip?
Yeah, about a round trip.
Like so you could go from
you go to Georgia or just say
Georgia to Florida, the middle part of Florida.
Well, you're gonna have to gas up. Yeah. That'll probably do it because we're talking about $100. So
how about $200?
Yeah.
You're
gonna go there, you'll be driving around. Yeah.
All right. Food. How much lunch gonna run you, Brandon?
Well, for two people, it's gonna be about $75. Because you're on vacation, you want to try a bunch of stuff, you want to get some drinks.
All right. How about dinner?
Same. It's gonna be maybe double. because you know you want to check out that steakhouse.
Dang.
You want to go?
Damn, y'all spending $70 plates times two.
It depends
70
on
to 70.
It can happen. It can happen. Say you go to
On
Say you go
Friday and Saturday, brother. You spending her bill costs $70.
yeah,
Your meal costs
because you know
$150.
people because you know people want to have the flaming steaks, or they come out and put the salt on your steak, or they want a tomahawk, or you know
I've been
this.
watching that all day long with that short guy. Take the
Well,
glasses off. I'm watching that all day long. That's my favorite clips now.
I haven't seen that. You have to send me that. I haven't
I'll
seen
send
that.
to you. Yeah.
But yeah, people want that kind of experience, you know.
So
That's gonna
Brent-
cost you too.
Okay, and room 2 nights. That's reasonable for 2 nights.
Yeah, I mean it'll probably be a little more, but yeah.
All right, Brandon, get your calculator. Add up the left side, and then tell me the number. Then add up the right side. Like go down and add up
So
and tell
let's
me
do
the number.
500 and 100 plus 200 plus 450. That's $1,250.
$1,250. Okay, add up the other side.
So 900, 200, 300, and 450. That's $1,850.
All right. So this woman logic says a man making $100,000, people. That means you bring home $50,000 if you're doing what you're supposed to do.
Okay.
He can afford to spend at the minimum $1,250 a month on vacation.
That's crazy.
Right?
That's crazy.
Do that sound right?
No, I mean it does in some people's mind, I guess, but most people don't vacation every month. Like most people are working. Well, go ahead.
Why you need a vacation? What did you do?
But you know, you looking at everybody else's Instagram and Facebook, and you see them traveling. They went to the Bahamas. Shoot, I want to go to Bahamas. Or oh, y'all went to Florida. I want to go to Florida. I think people are watching people do different things, and they feel like that's how you live life now. So I got to try to experience that. I got to go. I got to travel. It may not be in the budget, but we're gonna make sure it's in the budget.
But 100,000, Brent, 100,000. Okay, Brandon, get your calculator out.
I got it.
Okay, $2,000 times 12.
24,000.
So you spending 24,000 in your
Extra.
on your house? No, on your household bills.
Okay.
All right. Now, Brandon, do 850 times 12.
850 times 12. That's 10,200.
10,200. Give me 1 second. All right, Brandon, do 50,000 minus 34,200.
34,200. That's $15,800.
All right. So by her logic, this man got $15,000 to spend on food, child support, insurance, gas, regular gas, car repairs. Brandon, you see how they getting advice, and the women don't even know what they're talking about.
Yeah. And like I said, it's just people just want to travel. I mean, we've talked about vacations. Like I've been on vacations. They're fun, but you have to make sure your life is good at home and, build a home. Make sure that's nice. You can fix up your house so you don't necessarily feel like you always have to go somewhere to have a good time. If you fix up your house and make it nice and neat, you feel like you already on a vacation in some way. Or you could go to a local place, or like you say, go to the park, camp, and do stuff like that where it's not so expensive. But it's the same thing. People want to go to Mexico to be out on the beach where you can just, do the same thing, maybe at a park or maybe at a lake or at the beach.
They could call up the Mr. Green. Get them
you said Mr. Green. Some of the alcohol place.
Nah, Mr. Green, get them a gram.
Okay, I'm with you, but yeah, that's
Go to Subway, give me 2 subs, and the drinks.
Yeah.
In the car, would they drive to the place, hit that 1 gram, go to the park, for a blanket, and sit there, look at the water, and look at people. Tell me you ain't gonna be on vacation.
Right, you'll be on vacation. But Desiree made an interesting comment. I wanted to see how you feel about this. If the man pays all the bills, then the women can pay for a vacation. You think women gonna do that?
Man, ain't that many vacations in the world for not do you put it in. Okay, watch this.
What?
Delta Roos. That's like saying only thing the woman gonna do is please you. She don't have to do nothing else in the house. She just gonna please you. No, that woman need to get out there and cut that damn grass or something.
Right.
Who we talking about the Bible, people.
Okay, go ahead.
What's a good wife? A good wife wakes up early in the morning. She didn't say cook dinner. Good wife wake up early in the morning, cook a family breakfast and the service breakfast.
What does that mean? The service breakfast?
You know they had slaves back then, Brandon. You got servants, indentured servants.
Okay.
Yeah. If them people wasn't in that hut, you can't be in the streets in Jerusalem in the house. You think it's killing down? They gonna kill you real good then. Yeah. Yeah. Can't be no Jerusalem. So they then just okay, let's do Black history. The first blacks over here, besides y'all people who saying Native Americans, all this stuff, Brandon.
So me?
Yeah. There was indentured servants. You worked 7 years. And then you could go off and they give you a lump sum of money, do what you want to do.
Would they give land though? Would they ever give indentured service land?
Yeah, sometimes. Okay. And then Virginia, Brandon home state, Virginia, somebody in Virginia did this. Man, we got these Indians out of here. But I see them 3 niggas over. No, they wasn't niggas yet. No. I see them 3 blacks over there building something. Since we the majority, let's make up a law.
Okay, what's
and
the law?
Make it all people with black skin got to be slaves.
What?
Oh, and it started like that, brother? You think you came over here a slave as originally? No, you was an indentured servant. Immigrant looking to work for cheap.
So is that how the majority of people came over here?
No, that's
okay.
how
Was
it started.
Okay.
That's how it started. So you had, you had a bag full of oranges and 2 grapes in there. The oranges got together and said, let's jump on these grapes. And ship some more grapes in.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
I got you.
But yeah, so a man can't do all this for all this. And vacation, a woman, she got to do more than just play for vacation, man. That's like old day she doing is giving blowjobs. Man, come on, you got to do more than that.
Right. But let me ask you this about vacation. So what's a good? Because clearly women like to go on vacation.
They do.
What's a good vacation amount per year? Because back in the day, we used to do, you used to do 1 vacation a year, and everybody was happy with that.
Back in the you talking about in relationship?
Well, I'm not sure about relationship, but just growing up, you didn't.
Nah, Brandon lying.
Okay, go ahead.
Brandon one of those. See, not too many black families could go on vacation. All right,
that's true. So
their
it's either
vacation
1 or 0.
Grandma's house in the backyard.
That's a vacation. That's a summer vacation.
Only a few could go out of town.
Yeah, because that was a big
like
thing
that today.
You think so?
Of course, though, Brandon. I bet how many black people you think in Tennessee ain't never been to a beach before?
It's a good. It's what you think. This about 50%.
How about Memphis? You think Gorilla ever seen a beach before she got famous?
Probably not. Most people stay in their little area, and they either just don't want to go out or they're
bus
content.
Pass don't go that far, brother. The bus pass don't go that far. You can't afford a Greyhound. Yeah. So vacate with I reject
It's
Brandon.
a Universal Studios. So you don't but what I mean is which I went to recently, but you don't think going to your grandparents' house used to count as a vacation?
No, that's a babysitting, Brandon.
You know that's what it is. That's what it really is. But that was babysitting. It
while
was
your mama,
up.
While your mama, your daddy out there drinking MD 2020s. You know, it's messed up how they do the grandparents.
Well, so that wasn't fair because summertime come around, you don't have school, which is daycare. So your parents will be like, okay, I'm gonna send you to your grandparents' house for a little bit because we don't really have extra money for those summer care programs or those stuff like that. So that's what you would do. And you kind of
you could do that. You could do that, but grandma's got menopause for a reason. They don't supposed to be taking care of no kids at that age. I didn't make that.
Yeah, you're right. Because your mom parent different from your grandmother. So I think people kind of miss out on that. You know, I think it's a new generation of grandmother compared to the grandmothers we had when we was younger.
Yeah, we had military grandmas, drill sergeants.
That's a good way to describe it.
Yeah, you had fun, but hey, when lights out. You know, clean your plate.
You're right. You got to eat all your food.
When it's time to eat, you better get it then. Call them damn people around. You ain't gonna have nothing to eat. Yeah. Right. Uncles come out the back, eat, and you gotta compete. You're 5 years old. You gotta compete with your uncles.
Right. Do you think you could have told your grandma, I'm lactose intolerant, or grandma, I don't really eat pork, or I ain't really trying to eat meat tonight?
Brandon, back then food was real food, so you didn't have to make the excuse.
Okay,
you know it was real food.
Fair enough.
See, sometimes we picked the berries that the pie was made with.
You're right.
Yeah. And pray to God, a beating get on your ass while you deep up in the bushes. You're up here reaching for the grapes. Oh, y'all never reached, Brandon?
Yeah.
You ever picked berries before?
I picked berries.
A lot of them.
Not a lot of them, but we did work on a farm during the summertime with my grandfather, some land that he used to tend for somebody.
And the blackberries. Did you pick the blackberries?
I'm not sure if we did blackberries or not, but we did pick some fruit. Not like how you talking about, but you was hungry, you couldn't go up the street, so you had to look for something to eat. And we was on a garden, a farm, so we would be out. Me and my brother be out looking for food.
Let me describe it for Brandon. I'm about to talk real country. You know that ivory that grows on stuff is like real. It's like a vine, like
vine. Yeah, that's what I'm about to say.
Blackberries are the same way. But the whole spine and leaf are covered with spikes. So when you pick them, it's a big bush. It's a vine bush. Right. You can get the ones with the birds could get. That's at the front. But sometimes you gotta reach your hand in there. And get up in there. There you go. That's how picking blackberries with the whole bushel. The whole vine is out. I ain't just talking about this a one here or there. It's a lot, but you gotta go inside there and get them.
No, I got you. I never really had to do that, but I know what you're talking about.
Spider come on your ass.
Right.
Yeah.
$500,000. We can vacation twice a year, one out of the country and one in the U.S. Maybe
out the country.
That's for if a person make $500,000 a year.
Okay.
Yeah, that's doable.
My Cardinal. That's why I tell you guys to think about these things, you know? And again, that looks different for everyone. And I also want you to be clear, Des, and all the ladies watching, about what you want. Because I think what happens sometimes is we'll come up here and say, oh, no, we don't want this or we want that. And then by the end, we're like, hold up. Wait, I want him to pay all the bills.
That would be nice, but I'm trying to be ideal here for my age. So, and I don't.
He's 24. What you mean?
Gentlemen, my age, they can just handle it all. So I'm trying to meet them somewhere and, be realistic about that. But of course, when I get older, when we get a little more established for ourselves, I would love somebody that could handle the bulk of the bills, and I take care of the household and I just, be a great wife, do my little thing. But yeah.
Okay. So someone who's going to take care of the bills, you get to stay at home, you have the option to work.
Yeah. And I will run my own business and, still bring in something to the household, everything. I'm not the type of person where I would allow 100% of everything to be on him, because if I need to be able to leave, I need to have a backup plan.
Right. Okay, no, that makes sense. Okay, all right. So I'm looking at your Insta. I still have it.
Okay.
All right. Now, Brandon,
Go ahead.
why in today's time somehow staying home wife became popular?
You think it became popular?
Yes.
Stay at home wife? Like a kept woman? Because I think
A kept, yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay,
A
okay.
kept staying home wife, kept
Oh
whatever.
no. Because people want to, do that. They want to be at home, posting pictures, have a certain lifestyle and push it out there that way. Which
No, who's pushing it?
the person, whoever's doing it, the kept woman, she's pushing it out there for everybody to see, and it's making the people who aren't a kept wife or who aren't in the position she's in, it's like, well, dang, I want that lifestyle. I don't want to work. I just want a rich man taking care of me, and so I can show everybody my stuff, and I'm just kicking back, chilling.
Brandon, a kept woman in America is ludicrous. It's not true. It's only most women always work. They always done something.
And I think we talked about that. We said we was going to do a show about how the households are, because you were saying that both people used to work.
Had to.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, go ahead.
Minimum wage, I don't know when it came out, but it came out because they was paying people so low, people couldn't make it no more.
Yeah.
So they came up with something called minimum wage, and that's the minimum. Because before that, you was getting nothing.
Right. And still trying to take care of your family.
And still try to take care of your fire. And just that point, it required the other part, everybody to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think people miss that part. Like, if you're together with somebody, I know you're gonna have separate money, but the money is still all together with a family. Like, y'all should have a budget together. You should have your money together, and you should be spending together and saving together. You may be doing some stuff on the side, but ultimately, if you're really with somebody and you're trying to build, you do want to do that kind of stuff, because that's what you're ultimately working towards, right? Or you don't agree with that? Go ahead.
This young lady does not agree. She says she want a business on the side for two reasons: to, of course, help a little bit, and second, is my backup plan to leave.
Yeah, right. And that's the thing. Go ahead. I'll let you finish. But
so she's already has a strategy to leave.
Yeah.
From day one.
And I think that's what some people want to do. Not trying to cut you off, but they want to have you fund their lifestyle and their business while they're thinking about the next person that they're going to try to be with, because you may not be exactly what they want, but for right now, I'm going to use your resources. I'm going to entertain you until something better comes along, and then you out of here. And I think men kind of see through that, but they don't want us to see through it.
And like I said at the beginning, words and actions rarely match. Her words say I could be here forever, but her action plan says found another revenue stream. So why I have to boogie? I could boogie.
Right.
Now I agree with that, but you should not say that. That should not be. Yeah. This is the goal.
Right.
This is the goal.
You should have a plan, an exit plan, just in case it doesn't work out. But that shouldn't be your main plan.
No exit plan. No, you should be resourceful.
You should be resourceful, yeah.
In the relationship.
Yeah.
So if you're resourceful when you have the exit, most likely you'll be resourceful.
You'll be ready for it.
After the relationship.
I got you.
Exit plan. That's how you set it up, Brian. That's how.
Well, she's not even with the person yet, and she's talking about leaving. So I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So, and like Brandon said, the guy's gonna pay for that business. So you paying for,
and probably pay for the last one, pay for her real estate school or her hair school. Like, I think people are doing that, and sometimes it's a hustle. Like, you get guys to do this stuff for you to help you advance yourself, and you wonder why you can't find somebody, because you may be playing them and they may be playing you, or you just haven't found the right person. But if your intentions are pure and you're really looking for somebody genuine, a genuine partner, that's one thing. But saying the stuff she's saying is kind of contradictory.
And before we close ourselves out, I'll go touch on Brandon point with her words.
I asked you guys about numbers, just like I just told Melissa, right? It's because you need to kind of gauge, well, how much can this person really offer to me in themselves?
How much can a person offer to her in themselves?
Mhm.
So her goal is how much can she pull up off you?
How many
Brandon?
resources can I drain from this person?
Why he still maintain himself.
Yeah. Is that a good way to be though?
I would say that's hustling. I
Yeah,
ain't
that's
from
hustling.
New York, but she sounds like she's from New York. You know, so or no, actually, she sounds like she's from another country who lived in New York for 40 years, whatever, and sounding like this. So,
And like I said, I have a daughter. So would I tell her to have this kind of mindset? No, I wouldn't tell her to do that. Yeah, I would. You think I would?
Brady, you guys said what you getting at the deal? A wet purse? No, a dry pussy and a wet pussy and a dry purse don't match.
I hear you, but what I'm saying is you have to be, if you're really serious about dating, I'm going to give her the game and what to expect, what to look for if you're really serious about dating. But you can't do both. You can't be trying to hustle somebody and date at the same time. It's just not going to work. I think that's what a lot of people try to do.
See, Brandon just said an oxymoron that he knows better, but he don't know better.
Well, go ahead.
Dating ain't serious, people. We had an episode. It's full of heartbreak and pitfall.
You did say
courting is serious. So Brandon said, I want you to seriously date seriously going to disaster zone or war zone. I want you to get in it hard.
So courting, but I forgot we did talk about that and we went over the definition of courting.
So you supposed to bust these women down, Brandon. You're dating. They supposed to get bust down by somebody.
And that's why I say you don't. Well, go ahead.
Brandon got to take her on the date and give her flowers to bust them down.
Yeah,
because that for around the block don't have to do nothing but still bust it down. So somebody got a bust.
But is that what men want to do? Do we want to give women flowers and stuff like that?
Some of them. I do. Some of them, if they deserve it.
Yeah, okay. But we're doing that for a reason, basically. But then you'll stumble onto somebody, be like, you know
Brandon,
what?
Brandon, quit your line. Brandon, you're a married man. You ain't doing it. So the only thing you give your wife is for that reason. Come on, Brandon.
When I first started talking to her.
No, I'm talking about now.
Oh, well, now, no, I'm not talking about now, but I'm just saying,
okay.
When you first, but I'm just saying, as a man, when you're first talking to somebody, you're not really, and we were young too, for just, for example purposes, but was I thinking about getting in a relationship or like a serious relationship when I was talking about dating my wife or trying to date her or court her? No, I wasn't really doing it because I ain't have my life together. I didn't have myself together. So I was just messing around, trying to figure out who I was and what I wanted. And, going through that, I did figure out, like, you know what? I actually did all this stuff. I got what I wanted, but I also really like this person. So sometimes that's what it is. And I think sometimes people be like, you know what? I really don't like this person.
All right, Dr. Ruse, take it easy, man.
Yeah, have a good one.
Yeah, sure. Well, yeah, I understand, Brandon. But how long you don't have to answer this? How long did it take you to get out that mindset to really like the person? 2 months?
Not too long. Not too long.
A month?
Yeah, not too long. But it depends on who it is and what you got going on. But I think sometimes you'll know if it's not the right person immediately. You may know sooner, but you still may want that. You want to get bust some cheeks. So that's just something people do or men do.
Okay, yeah, bust some cheeks. Maybe you want to spend time. You see what guys get on computer games, get a pot belly with long hair.
What you mean?
They just want to spend time with a girl to come over. They may not even want to bust your cheeks.
Yeah. But it all depends. Whatever you want. But he may want to just cuddle or play the game or just whatever, but he may not want a relationship.
That is a relationship.
It was.
She coming over. He slides you $75. And y'all just sit up there and talk.
It's all $75.
Yeah, they just sit up there and talk.
Yeah,
she come over there with Mountain Dews and Pepsis.
That's funny.
And he got the DiGiorno pizza. What's wrong with that? That's a relationship, Brandon.
Right. There's nothing wrong with that.
And he's happy as a peach.
Yeah.
He's happy as a peach.
I'm not sure if you could post that, but you know, that sounds great for me. Like I like simple stuff like that. I also like fancy stuff.
So Brandon, you could be playing computer games with a pot belly, bald headed, with long
all that.
hair,
No, see,
with a white shirt, and your shirt be looking like this. Huh?
No, I ain't talking about
With
that.
stains on it,
I ain't talking about all that part.
ski bars in your pants. That's
No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about bring over a 6-pack, a couple 6-pack.
No, I didn't know. Hear my words. Mountain Dew and Pepsi spread. Hear my words. I ain't just say them. Yeah, come over there, man. Living his life. And old thing, she dry bag for $75, and he had a good time. She leaves on Sunday.
Right.
Grandma got the kids.
You said grandma got the kids.
That's what they do, right?
Yeah.
Grandma got the kids.
Hopefully, grandma got them.
Kids eating black eyed peas on the floor.
On the floor.
Boy, that's some 80 baby stuff right there.
Right.
You know?
What are they eating at grandma's house now? The new age grandma.
Chicken nuggets.
From McDonald's or Tyson. They eat Tyson chicken nuggets.
With the Walmart bag of chicken nuggets, the blue one. That's what they eat.
You're right.
Grandma got time, and her mama didn't teach grandma to cook. She can't cook for you. Yeah.
Oh,
but back our generation, black eyed peas on the floor.
You're right, and they were good too. But
yeah, they was good. Nah, you didn't like it. Nah, no, they good
not
now.
Back then. Yeah,
they good now. They wasn't good when you kid.
Right.
I don't want to eat these McDonald's around the block.
Right,
you know, I eat black eyed peas and rice on a styrofoam
on the hardwood
plate.
floor.
Yeah, ain't no hardwood vinyl. You know, there ain't no hardwood up there.
Your grandpa?
Stop, Brandon. In the 80s, hardwood was the worst of the worst.
Why is that? But go ahead.
They put the carpet and put the linoleum.
Linoleum.
And put the vinyl. Ain't nobody want no hardwood in the 80s and 70s.
But why not? Why not?
Because I imagine
I know why.
In the 60s, man, they had no insulation. Man, that floor was cold. You know?
Right. Well, you could walk barefoot.
It had a splinter. You know? So, yeah, they didn't want that.
Yeah.
You see how we go back? Hardwood floors are the thing now. Well, solid floors are the thing. But for a long time, America wanted that carpet because it's more luxury, it's more homey, and it's more warm.
But now people don't want carpet.
Because it's dirty, it's nasty.
Well, was carpet like that back in the day?
Yes, Brandon.
Okay.
How many times your dog pooped on the carpet floor and a week later you go sit in the same spot? Huh? Or peed on the floor.
Right.
You got a suction device?
Yes.
Did you use it?
Yeah, for sure.
To get the pee?
Yes.
And then do you rinse it with some chemicals?
Yeah.
And then you get it again?
What you mean get it again? Steam it again?
Well, get the liquid. You got Brandon. The pee will try to go to the bottom. You gotta,
for sure. Yes.
You got to dilute.
Okay, I was just making sure that's what you
and try to get the most
do
up
it
you
again.
can. Yeah.
Right, because it's going straight to that pad that's underneath.
But that's just me. Most people don't clean like that. Some people pat. They Frank Lucas just pack that thing. Nah,
No.
you want to extract.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you want to extract
the hot water.
Yeah, with chemicals in it.
Chemicals for sure.
Yeah. So, all right, Brandon, let's call it a day, man. There's a lot of editing going on.
All right, man. Y'all take care. Make sure y'all check out some of our other videos, our community posts. Check us out on our social media platforms. You want to say anything before we get out of here?
Happy Black History Month, guys.
Sure.
Don't be fooled. If they take away all the Black History Month, wouldn't make a difference because Black people didn't give a F about Black history in the first damn place.
Okay.
So unless you're over 60 years old, then you care.
You can cut up a little bit.
No, not cut up. They still do church events.
Oh, okay.
But young people don't go to church. They go to these mega churches. The pastor be metrosexual with tight pants.
we should have a discussion about that now in the future.
I can't
Why not?
discuss about that. Cause I gotta have proof of evidence.
Okay.
I went to the church up the street down our house when they were doing the giveaway.
Which one? The Elevation? You talking about
Yeah.
Elevation? Okay, that's the one my wife started going to whenever we go to Columbia.
Oh Lord. So Brandon's wife is one of the black women in tight mini skirts.
That's not true, but go ahead.
Yes, it is.
I'll let you cook. Go ahead.
Walking across 2 Notch.
Yeah, okay.
That Church's Chicken, when we talked about earlier in
Yeah.
this video, is
Yeah.
2 doors over, people.
Because if you don't get there on time, you gotta go into the other parking lot. So yes,
That's
you
what
gotta
I'm saying.
cross
I
that
see.
street.
Boy,
Yeah.
you get the best looking sisters at 10 o'clock in the morning on 2 nights walking across that damn street. You mean and dressed to impress.
Yeah, for sure. Dress to impress.
I'm talking, Brady. They had the book. We talk about South Carolina. We in South Carolina, people.
What does that mean?
So when it's tight, stuff is coming out. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Going to church or going to
Going
the
to
new
church.
church, going to the Elevation.
And then I look up the pastor. I said, let me try to find some dirt so I can make a video. I said I couldn't really identify. Oh, dirt I found. The man got a soft voice to me.
Right. He
So-
got a lisp or something like
Yeah.
you know,
Grammy.
high pitch.
Grammy winning singer, ain't it?
Oh yeah, I'm not sure.
I
I'm not
bought
sure.
I bought my CD player from his church. It used to be a Best Buy.
Yeah, Best Buy. He said
bought
bought
it.
it from his church.
Yeah,
That's true.
I bought it. In
Right.
August, I went down there to dog them out a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Well, not to dog them out, but they was doing a school drive. I said, God got you know that was playing. You must be right. And I still got the video on my phone.
Oh
I
yeah.
didn't delete it.
Okay.
Yeah. And then my ankle gave out the next day.
Say I got you.
Yeah. My ankle came out the next day. So there you go.
That's funny. but all right, y'all, we about to get off here.
Yeah, I did an MRI when I got back. That when I say gave out, I'm talking about crushed cartilage, people. I ain't talking about it's more than damn sprains. It's crushed cartilage.
So ain't no Anthony Davis injury. It's a real injury.
Yeah. So, yeah, we can call it, Brady.
All right, y'all, take care. We're gone.